have the great opportunity today to talk with Dr. Belle about his project. And the project provides a two-pronged approach to further our understanding of the role of heteroplasmy and mutations and how they play into mitochondrial disease. So, Dr. Belle, for those of us without a scientific background, tell us a little bit about the project.
Okay, well, as you said before, my project has a two-pronged approach. Basically, what we're doing is I'm taking any mitochondrial patient that is enrolled in our study. I then, on the first prong of the approach, I do some research to understand, how does their mutation specifically affect their cells and, what's going wrong at the personal level in their cells. The second part of my project actually looks to find cures. So, for example, if I meet a patient, I find out their heteroplasmy, their mutation, I'll take their cells, make more cells, and then I'll start treating those cells with drugs to see what kind of outcomes we get in a dish, seeing if I can reduce heteroplasmy in their cells. So even though, this is small scale, it's just at the cellular level, we can then take that information to provide cures in the future. And one more thing I want to add, this is a personalized approach. There are many different mutations out there, and one size fits all may not work for all mutations. So taking a more personal approach allows us to really find out more about the patient and their mutation and getting them better outcomes in the long run.
Which is fascinating because that really could advance treatments and cures for everybody.
Absolutely.
What brought you to research in the mitochondrial disease field?
Well, a lot of my previous work, patient modeling, was in neurodegeneration. And one of the common themes and threads there, although in these neurodegenerative diseases, we see a lot of the symptoms early on, one of the red herrings or like a constant cue that we see there is mitochondrial health and mitochondrial dysfunction. So a lot of my previous work kind of highlighted the importance of mitochondria. And then more recently, when I started enrolling and meeting patients, I kind of saw the importance because when we look at other neurodegenerative diseases, most of these patients are older and later in life, but seeing people my age and younger suffering from the disease really kind of highlighted the point that, let's put our focus here. What we learn, we can help people who are young, and some of this can actually translate to neurodegenerative disease, people who are older, like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, etc.
Because there is a connection between mitochondrial dysfunction and those other links.
Absolutely, yes.
So tell us your reaction to winning the Accelerators Prize this year and being our 2020 accelerator.
I was very surprised and excited. Leah's project was very great, so it was a really tough competition. I really thought either of us would have been great candidates. I was humbled and really proud, and I would really want to thank the UMDF Foundation, but also the people I work with, my mentors in the labs, and even my mentors from my past labs when I was at other schools. All of the work they put into me, all the work that I put in, everything I've learned kind of culminated into this and really made it possible. So I'm extremely grateful.
Well, congratulations, Dr. Belle. I hope we can check in with you a little bit later to see how the project's going.
Sure, thank you, absolutely.